Welcome to the first episode of Unofficial Project Manager, the underground secrets to effectively lead people and skillfully manage the process. So, in this episode, we will learn what is a project, why a project is created, when a project is initiated, and when a project is terminated or ended. As a bonus, we will also see the top reasons why projects fail and what happens when projects fail. Going forward in the same episode, we will learn what is project management and why is project management required and what happens in the absence of project management. Alright, let's go inside and start learning. If most of your work time is spent on projects and you have never been exposed to formal project management trainings, then you are the official or accidental project manager. Quite a lot of us have quietly slipped into this role and we are fighting every day to try to push the deadlines, save budgets, or keep people from messing up everything. According to PMI, the Project Management Institute, only 45% of projects across the world meet their goals. So for every $100 invested, there is a net unrecoverable loss of $13.5. So that's like billions of money lost forever worldwide, which can be saved. Many projects fail not because the team did not work harder, but because they lack the right mindset, skill set, tool set which is required for the project to be successful. Welcome to my show, Unofficial Project Management, the underground secrets to lead people and skillfully manage the process so that you can get the work done with greater ease, excellence and predictability. I am Ameen Junaid. Over the course of this series, I will teach you the proven traditional practices that are widely applied across the industry, as well as the innovative practices that are constantly emerging from different organizations worldwide. Firstly, let's understand why do projects fail. The most common reason for failure, as you can think of, is lack of leadership, unrealistic timelines, too many competing priorities, then unclear expectations, unrealistic resources, people getting pulled away from projects, poor planning and mismanaged budgets. A failed project will cost additional 1/3 of the budget. So no matter who is responsible, failure is very expensive to the organization. Project management is not at all a new concept. It has been used for hundreds of years. Some of the greatest outcomes you can see in the history are like Pyramid of Gaza, the Great Wall of China, the Taj Mahal, or placing the International Space Station on Earth's orbit. And you can also think of the Hoover Dam project in 1931. In fact, it was the first time when the Gantt chart, the scheduling diagram, which was developed by one of the forefathers of project management, Henry Gantt, in 1917 was used. The outcomes of these projects in history were the results of leaders and managers applying the project management practices, principles, processes, tools and techniques to the work that made the project successful. Project management as a profession was recognized only after mid-20s, so that's like recently. It's about leading people and skillfully managing the process. So you have to inspire the team to fully commit to the project and motivate them to follow the process. So let's try an experiment, like just blindfold some people and take them to the park. Ask them to walk forward in straight line. What happens? They walk in circles. Some walk in big circles, some walk in smaller circles, some walk in a perfect circles and some are loopy. Some just go in one direction and some go in another direction. But the point is, blind people cannot walk straight. And you must be thinking, why? Because blind people, we cannot see the sun, moon, or any kind of a reference, maybe a tree. So without a reference, anyone cannot move forward. That's the reason why project management is important. So without project management, we lose directions. So we lack the map, we lack the landmarks and the milestones to keep us on track. Over the course of this series, I will teach you the proven traditional practices that are widely applied, as well as the innovative practices that are constantly emerging from the organizations worldwide. But before we go further into project management practices, let's understand a few fundamental elements. Firstly, what is a project? Though there are different definitions across the world, but the most accepted and given by the PMI, the Project Management Institute, is this. Projects are temporary endeavors undertaken to create a unique product, service, or a result. Temporary here doesn't mean it's of a short duration, but it indicates that every project needs to have a definite beginning and end. So it simply means that we create projects to fulfill objectives by producing the deliverables. Deliverables can be a verifiable product or a service. Now, let's understand why are projects created. Projects are created to enable business value creation. Business value is nothing but a benefit the result of project provide to its stakeholders or end customers. This benefit can be tangible or intangible in nature. So organizational leaders create projects in response to these fundamental 4 categories. Number 1 is a need to create or improve or fix a product or a service. Let's take an example. An electronics company wants to develop a faster and smaller laptop based on new technology in computer field. Or a training company wants to develop a new course to increase its revenue. Number 2, projects are created to satisfy stakeholder needs or requests. For example, an NGO authorizes some external company to install a portable water systems in rural areas to reduce the spread of infectious diseases. Or we can also think of a hospital initiates a project to add extra 20 beds to increase their capacity. Third, projects are created to meet regulatory or social or legal requirements. For example, due to excessive rainfall, the roads constructed by an apartment has developed cracks and the new vendor has to modify it or supply new materials for that. Lastly, projects are created for the change in business strategies. For example, an organization wants to reduce its product pricing by changing the production strategies and utilizing the cheaper components. So in these cases also a new project is being created. So now we saw what are projects, why are they created, and when are they created. And now we will see when are projects ended. Thanks for watching this. Have a nice day and keep looking out for the next episode that will be coming in this week. See you soon.